Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Leo. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby, and this is the first tarot sesh of 2025, Leo, for your sign. So welcome to the new year. So let's get into this. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, it's called Dear Lord, and it's by John Coltrane. And there are no words. It's on the album called Spiritual. And it is the most beautiful jazz saxophone song with like no words, but it came on at the best time possible for myself. At least I've been like super busy, things just picked up after the holiday. I can't even talk right now. All the holidays. I don't know why I can't talk right now. Somebody's tongue-tied. Anyway, also just really tired, right? So, it was nice to be able to just sit back, relax, listen to that song, have a moment, Some of you could have played saxophone in the past, could play saxophone now. Some of you could just need a moment, John Coltrane could be a thing for many of you. Underneath the deck, we've got Ososi. It's different. Anyway, it's nature. And it's surrounded by a lot of fruits. Maybe you're eating a lot of fruits or need to eat a lot of fruits from nature. Not like canned fruits and stuff like that. I'm not saying they're not from nature, but they're like preserved in a bunch of sugars and stuff, like real natural fruits and foods. So we'll look at that in just a second. Top of the deck, Osupa, vision. So this also, it's like yin and yang. You may share a similar vision with somebody who's kind of like your twin or soulmate, or just kind of like mirrors you, not in a bad way. It's the feeling I'm getting is like when opposites attract, right? Let's look at these cards. So, interesting. They're right next to each other in the book, but completely different pages, although kind of similar. 96 and 56. So they have the 6 reference. Okay, so let's go to 96 first. Usu is known as the magician of the forest. Shooting left-handed, he stands tall, drawing back an arrow on his bow. At his feet are forest plants, including the sacred cannabis plant. Usu teaches that plants offer spiritual cleansing through herbal baths, jewelry, and remedies that can show us collectively and individually what the future may hold. His body is sculpted as a hunter and a tracker, with bright blue accents on his dark melanated skin. The tips of the arrows are blue like lapis lazuli, along with feathers atop his head, an entire crown piece that sits with large lapis on his third eye. Nature will provide symbols at every turn for you to gain more insight. Okay, so then 56. So here we get the long-awaited glimpse at a dark side of the moon, which is a reflection of the collective memory. Osupa is the card of dreams and illuminates the inner world of your fears, hopes, and feelings. So this is the card of the dreamer, the creative, the artist, the musician, and the free spirit. It is time to listen to the symbolism coming forth in your dreams. Ask yourself, am I ignoring my shadow self? Am I having nightmares because of unresolved issues that I keep replaying? Some of you may be having nightmares, maybe staying up at night. You may be ignoring your shadow self. You may be ignoring doing your shadow work. And, just saying that out loud, many of you could be like, I've taken enough time to do my shadow work. But the fact of the matter is, no, the fuck you haven't. Excuse my language. But that's what I'm getting off of this. Like, I don't want to say there's a little bit of ego, but there might be a little bit of ego for some of you. Not all of you, of course, but... And this is only something that you will ever come come to terms with yourself. You don't have to admit it to me. You ain't proving nobody anything. I'm just the reader. But that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's get some tea on this. Let's see what the underlying energy is as we go into the tarot reading. What do we have for Leo, please? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good spirits for Leo. So would it be January 2025, please? Fire. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so underneath the deck we have dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. So you are on somebody's mind from afar. What else for Leo? January 2025. Underneath the deck, teardrops, great personal sorrow. So there could have been it could be anything. But, personal sorrow of some sort. It could be a breakup. It could be death in the family. It could be the loss of a pet. It could be the loss of a job, or just, something that you really held dear to you. Okay, so the energy going into this. It starts off with fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. That could be towards person, place, thing, situation, anything, right? An idea. Then we have owl. Good advice from a wise person. Oh, also with a fire energy, that's your energy, Leo. It's fire signs are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and so that's like your energy. So, good advice from a wise person. Trust your intuition when, speaking with people that you perceive as friends or perceive as more so as confidants. Like generally people trust and seek out wise advice from people that they deem trustworthy, right? So, but I feel like there's a lot of you that just don't trust a whole lot of anything right now. So, but there is something that you can look to and trust. And especially your own self, trust your gut, trust your own discernment, but I feel like, whatever the situation is, somebody could have been second guessing themselves after, what came out of it. So, we have pen, new job, career. Somebody could be getting a new job or career. And then we have purse, money. Pay attention to your finances. Then we have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. But this could be anybody. It doesn't have to be the same situation. It could be multiple situations. Then we have camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So you just got to keep going. Then we have sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. I feel like that is that new job career. I feel like it's like you have the opportunity of something, you are paying attention to your finances, and then like the sunrise is like the beginning of something new. And then you've got haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. So if you've put good karma out there, you should have nothing to worry about. Like it's right next to the sunrise card. I feel like this is actually turning into a pretty decent reading for you. If you have not put good karma out there, then let's just stay in your seats, shall we? Let's move on. Spirits, higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good for Leo, please. So mote it be. So welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you smash that subscription button. Also hit that notification bell. That way you get notified of all of my upcoming content, especially this year. For those of you who've been following the channel for a while, you know that at the end of every year I do my full moon predictions reading. And so I predict all 12 full moons, sometimes 13, of the upcoming year, and then I journal everything, and then each month for each sign we go through the monthly readings. Okay? What's crazy and not so crazy is that most, like 9 times out of 10, I don't think I really, like, it's just uncanny how closely related that these full moon prediction readings actually come to the full moon readings for all the signs. So if you don't trust me, then follow me. Actually, I am also, I have the full 3-hour predictions reading that I'm sharing. It's $20.25 for the year 2025. So just email me, get a hold of me, I'll figure out how to get it to you. And you can follow along as the year goes on. So, okay. The full moon this month is January 13th at 2:27 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is on a Monday. It is the Cancer full moon, also known as the Wolf full moon. And it's fire energy going into it. It's 3 of Wands. So that's, I believe it's a Leo card, but it's waiting for your ships to come in, looking at the future. You can see it, you can feel it. It's just not right in front of you, just right there, you know. Then we've got the next card that we pulled from the Oracle, Gateway Oracle. It's starting fresh. So even right here it says, you know, new job, career. You could be starting fresh with new creative ideas, new ventures, new jobs, new something, and it's the new beginning of something. So then the next card was number 34, Hot Moon. Extremes. July, August is the time frame I was thinking for this. So for some of you, you could be born in July, August, or be dealing with somebody who is, depending on what you're watching this, you know, Leo reading for. Also, somebody could be 34 years old. The Hot Moon is about extremes. It's about, you know, sexiness and, you know, having close, intimate times with people, but it can also mean going to extremes for someone, for a situation, for whatever reason. And then the next card was number 13, Motherwort, Strength. Many of you, and that's Leo energy, by the way, many of you could be, you know, exerting, you know, having to exercise a certain amount of strength this month to get through things, or maybe you already have, right? And, you know, this is, I feel like, you know, Spirit is saying, you know, continue to be strong. So the numbers 3, 13, of course the 13th is the full moon, and 34 could be significant for you, 3s especially. Underneath the deck we've got the Magician. This is he's like the trickster of the Zodiac, right? Or not of the Zodiac, of the Tarot. This card is all about manifestation. Somebody could be manifesting, you know, their future or trying to. Maybe this was something that, you know, you had been doing in the past, like heavy manifestation, but for some of you, you may feel like it didn't quite go right, but it's still, the way that I'm looking at this is like, it's in motion, okay? Just like the affinity symbol, it's in motion, and so it's still kind of like being worked on. It's still cooking. It's still in the oven, if you will, right? And it's like, you know, the Magician is the trickster, so kind of like fairies. Not even kidding. It's like you could be feeling like the universe is playing a big, huge trick on you. And before you know it, things are going to turn around in your favor, and you're just like, but why did I have to go through all of this? Well, because there are still lessons, and in order for you to get what you were really manifesting, it's like, see, somebody doesn't want me to say anything. You had to jump through hoops. You had to learn your lessons. We're just going to leave it at that. You had to learn your lessons. And this could be because somebody hasn't, you know, gone and done their shadow work. Somebody needs to do their shadow work. Gemini energy, you could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay, 3 cards, please. Leo. 2 more, please. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm going to take that. Yeah. Okay, good news and bad news. It could be all good news. So, underneath the deck, we have the Two of Cups. We're talking about a relationship. This could be I feel like it's I feel like it's a romantic relationship. And I feel like this is somebody from your past who will be coming back. That's what I'm saying, whether you want that or not. But in the past, recent past, you had a tower moment. This is like chaos. This is like your world crashing down, around your ankles. The silver lining to this card, and I always look for the silver lining. This is Scorpionic energy. I'm Scorpio. And you could have Scorpio in your chart or be dealing with somebody who does. But the silver lining to this card is once something comes, crumbles down to the ground, there's a reason for it. It wasn't built on stable foundation. And so you have the opportunity now to build something on a more stable foundation once it all comes crashing down. Depending on what this is, right? And if you even want to build it back up again. So then I feel like there's somebody who's sitting in the period of judgment, and they're actually like trying to decide, do I want to build this up again? Do I really want to go for round two? Depending on what it is. If it's a job or a career, maybe, getting back into the same industry or, the same type of work, possibly. You probably have, a vast amount of knowledge or, valuable skill sets, in that field, but you could have been looking for something new, something, a breath of fresh air. Now, this card fell in reverse. I had turned it upright, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, it needs to stay reversed, because I feel like there's somebody or something that that's either coming back or that you're going back to. And that's the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now, there could be a few of you that are like, hell no, I ain't going back. I'm walking away. And that could be the Eight of Cups upright. That's for very few of you. I feel like most of you are considering doing something again. Considering coming back to something, or considering going back or having someone come back to you for a relationship. Look, another spin around the world, World card underneath that. And then because you're considering this successful new beginning, and this could have a lot to do with Pentacles, money, finance. You're taking a leap of faith. And this could bring you higher spiritual knowledge and ascendance. It's also, it could be potentially marriage for some of you, depending, or like a contract, okay? This also is like institutions. So this could be like a contract, and that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Communication. Clarifying something, getting it across, speaking it. Alright, what do we have for our clarifying energy, please, spirits, for Leo? What's our clarifying energy for Leo, please? I'm looking at that haystack card, Karma, you will reap what you have sown. So again, it's like, what have you put out there? Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Swords. What have you put out there? This is my, bittersweet victory card. This is like having to fight your best friend, just for a top spot for something, right? And it's like, you want to win because you want the spot, but it's not like, at what cost is this going to cost you for winning? Are you about to lose a best friend, or does it matter? Take it as it resonates. This is Aquarius energy. Sometimes the victory is not worth the prize. So this could be a card of selfishness, conflict, aggression, argument, fear of failure, self-sabotage, and anxiety. It's like unexpected energy. Careful about competing where there's no competition also. What's the Tower card energy? I don't know why I said that, but somebody needs to know that. Oh, that's the truth. Ten of Pentacles. So somebody thought that they had a Ten of Pentacles moment, or it could have been like something could have been, something in the past could have come crashing down as it relates to finance, money, and we're talking like big money. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is literally about legacy, inheritance, roots, security, family, prosperity, like the pinnacle of success. Now there's some kind of truth that needs to be spoken about it. It's like logic, power, heart of the matter, and a breakthrough. There's some kind of breakthrough, but that's this Tower moment. There could be some type of news coming down that could create a Tower moment. But this was the past energy. So now there's a judgment. It's that Judgment card. Now this could actually be a court judgment or a judgment from like some type of an authoritative figure. Let's see, what's the Judgment? The 20th could be significant. Ooh, a judgment about a King of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's all about money, greed, materialism. This could be somebody very manipulative, animalistic, like stubborn, authoritarian, and controlling. This could have been somebody who like was acting like, and they could be wealthy, but it's like they didn't get their money the right way. Like they could be scammers or swindlers or whatever, but have gotten away with it. And this is that King of Pentacles in reverse energy. There could be a judgment coming down on this person. What is the Eight of Cups in reverse? The Hanged Man. It's water energy, Neptune energy. Look at the world from a different perspective. So it's a period of waiting. You're going to still be waiting. And I know that sucks to hear, but it's a sacrificial kind of waiting. There is a hesitation. It's kind of like the universe putting you on a timeout. Not to, it's that energy that we were talking about with, what was it, the Magician? It's like the universe is not, it's not that it's playing a trick on you. It's trying to teach you a lesson. It feels like a trick. Okay? So you're being put in timeout so that you'll look at something from a different perspective. Maybe because somebody has to do some shadow work. I know I keep, sounding like a broken record, but so you're hanging in suspension, recalibrating while all of this is happening. And this is what could be coming back to you. Somebody could be coming back to you. This incident could be coming back to you. A person could be coming back to you. Yeah, and it's keeping you up at night. Like I said, somebody's having sleepless nights and nightmares. That's the Nine of Swords energy. It's like somebody, you don't know if you can trust somebody. You may feel like this is some type of a repeat cycle. But there's also something very successful about this connection. Something that could bring in a lot of like security and finance, pentacles, if you just took a leap of faith. Is with that Fool energy. But here's the thing. Worrying changes nothing. You need to decide your next step. And you want to know what the next card behind that is? Leo. I feel it's a Leo who's overthinking, freaking out about something. Do you see that? 10 of Cups. That's ultimate happiness. It's like the family card. Everything you've planned for has worked out. In this will, you just have to wait. You're like in this period of suspension and you're freaking out right now. You just need to chill. You just need to chill. And this is just like the first half of January reading, basically. I know I said January, the whole month, but really it's just like the first part of it. And so there'll be another reading by the end of the month, and the energy will have changed. You need to relax. Somebody does. I feel it out there. You just got to persevere and you will overcome your problems with that Camel energy. Okay. What do we have for Leo, please? Underneath the deck, we have sound, number 33. Music, silence, rhythm, and vibration. You could be clairaudient. You could get messages through music. You also could like have a strong connection with another person through music of some sort. Like it was like that John Coltrane. It's like all it is just music. It's not even words. You know, so people who really connect with John Coltrane like really get his music on a soul type of level, right? In fact, his music may have even been sampled in the music or in the Pixar motion picture Soul. I think it was called Soul. Anyway, but sound, right? And so it's about music, silence, rhythm, and vibration. And it's like the frequency and vibrations of life. You could vibe on the same frequency as another person. Okay, top of the deck. Woo! I can't show this card because of nudity. Okay, there could be, again, there's that relationship energy. So you could be in a, passionate or sexual relationship or be thinking of somebody in this way. This is about openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. Card number 13, the 13th, again, full moon. This is a full moon card. Like something could go down on the full moon or the time around then. But yeah, it all has to do with sexuality. Hot dang, Leo. Sorry. All right, what else do we have? Leo. So I'm looking at the sexuality card. There could be somebody with like a masculine with darker skin and a feminine with lighter skin. Any race, doesn't matter. Leo, January, thank you. This is underlying energy. Say no. Say no to what? Only you are going to know that answer. Say no. There's something, or maybe there's something that you just really want to say no to. For some of you, like I said, like if you could say no and actually walk away from something. And it could be like, it could be a relationship. It could be this Two of Cups energy, and that could be what you're freaking out about. Worrying, did I make the right choice? Because that's like, Ten of Cups, that's like ultimate happiness. Behind that, oh my God, behind that, this is how back and forth you are. Because behind that is the Eight of Swords, which is also mental entrapment, worry, fear, stress, anxiety. But behind that, what? The 10, it's not the 10, it's the Sun. It's a 10 card, but that's the happiest card of the deck. So it's like somebody keeps on going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Then we have the King of Swords. This is like somebody making a decision and not changing their mind based on logic, wisdom, and facts. And then it's like, and then here it comes. The slowest moving knight in the deck. And it's like he's finally arriving. Because behind that is the Six of Swords. Now, somebody could be saying no and playing hard to get. I just got that too. I don't recommend. I don't think it's great advice. If you're going to say no, be real about it, right? But, if you want it, that's why this is underneath the deck. It's your choice, whatever it is. Top of the deck, moving on. I just got like, okay, like I was feeling really vulnerable, like really like, oh my God, I just got to get out of this energy. And then admit your vulnerabilities. So, again, this is part of shadow work. It's like, you can't keep hiding behind a mask. You can't keep acting tougher than you really are. And then you break down because you don't know how to handle all this emotion all at once. And that's, if you just would admit your vulnerabilities and what you can and can't handle in the very beginning, or what you do or don't understand, or what you will or won't accept, or it's like you got to set your boundaries. Talk about what you want. You can't fake it or beat around the bush, right? Admit your vulnerabilities and say no if you have to. There is a movie. What is it? where they're talking about John Coltrane. And they were talking about it because it's the music, the guy, Jerry Maguire. In the movie Jerry Maguire, the babysitter hands the mom a mixtape, but it's like John Coltrane, and it's for, getting in the mood, if you will. So somebody might say no. If that's happening, somebody could be listening to that music. Underneath the deck, we have number 38, Divine Guidance. Somebody could be 38 years old. Whispers from beings who shine, let their message be clear and kind. So you could be getting divine guidance. You could be getting messages, signs from spirit. And trust that, you guys, I can't make this shit up. Trust that these will be the signs that you need to know to answer what it is that you're asking from your heart within. Because then we've got number 23, Romance. Somebody's in love. And you're beating yourself up. You're going back and forth and back and forth. 2 plus 3 is 5, and 5s are about change of direction. The 23rd of the month could also be significant. Romance. Romance is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Next to the sexuality card. I'm just saying. So, real quick, let's finish out the full moon messages. So the next from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle, it was the new moon in Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or have it somewhere strong in your chart. That's very earthy, grounded energy. It's trust that all will be well. Main message for this month. And then we also pulled the Green Adventuring card, Green Adventuring Stone or Crystal. It's about growth. So many of us, it's like a main theme for the general collective. It's about growth this month, okay? Growing from what we were coming from in the last year, growing from, our own personal experiences, relationships, all that, right? And then last but not least, I started incorporating astrology dice, astro dice, and these are based on the 3 main principles of astrology. And what we rolled was Mercury, Capricorn, and the 11th. So somebody could have Mercury in Capricorn and or in the 11th house, but the 11th house is all about communication. And when you combine that with Mercury and Capricorn, it's all about building connection with others to achieve your goals. And that also is specific in regards to communication, advertising, and journalism. So you could be dealing in any one or parts of, those areas of profession as well. So that's what I have for you this month, Leo. If any of this brought you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below, like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, make sure to message me or check out. I have all of my information in the description below this video. You can go on to thecannabisbabes.com/thecanastrologer and just book right from the website right there. But otherwise, reach out to me for any questions. And then I feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, as you know, it's Together We Grow. I always look forward to doing these readings and sharing this energy with you. I look forward to reading for you again in the very near future. And I hope you guys have a fantastic January. I will see you guys on the flip side. Also, make sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus signs too. You could find additional messages there. You guys take care. Peace.